throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
We got another nice little intimate me and Rick episode for y'all today. For y'all here today.
Y'all for today.
And it's because I wanted to talk to my friend, not at all because we had another guest flake.
Another cancellation.
We're important. People care.
God damn it. I just got hit and run
in
an Uber.
Oh, you were in the Uber?
Yeah.
What?
On the freeway.
For real?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. We were completely stopped.
Oh, and someone hit you from the back?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fucking talking about basketball and then bam.
And they just drove off?
Yeah. No, well, they stopped. Everything stopped.
Yeah.
And then the Uber driver got out.
Uh-huh.
When he got out, they zoomed around the other side.
Oh, shit.
I was like, hey. Like, I didn't know what to do.
So you got to sue Uber and say your neck hurts and say it was all their fault?
Hey, look, my back and my neck hurt.
How about the pussy and the crack, though?
Nah, they chilling. Those got licked up.
You better tip that, man. When my car got randomly hit by the Amazon truck, it was a whole bunch of people in my comments like, oh, you about to be rich, a lawsuit. And I'm like, maybe if I was in that motherfucker, I'd try to finesse something, but what am I going to do, you know?
What's the word? Duress? No.
Just
something.
Like just I'm stressed out.
Yeah, something. So I'm afraid of Amazon.
Every time I see a package, I freak out. What is the word? Just stress and emotional distress. Thank you. Yeah, that works.
What is duress?
That's a dude we went to high school with. Duress.
Not D-rest. Duress.
DJ D-rest. Stop the beat. Cut the beat. Oh, I said it wrong. Sorry, Casey. All right, so I figure, me and Rick have a lot of stories. You've heard a lot of them, but some of them you haven't heard. We used to do these videos that actually did kind of well on YouTube where we would kind of count down like just our top 10. Oh, the one that went low-key viral was we counted down the top 10 things that we found attractive that girls are very insecure about. That shit went kind of crazy.
Yeah.
In terms of views. And so I was like, hey, should we do another one of those top 10 lists? And Rick was like, how about, well, he listed a bunch of shit, but the one we settled on is top 10 cringe fails with women's. And
I don't have none of those. I'm too fucking smooth, dog. But I know you got some.
I got some.
I
feel like also as I was coming up with my list, I was about to text you and be like, hey, dog, remind me of some? Because like I know you know some that I can't remember.
So here's the thing, man. I try my hardest to block this shit out of my memory. But there's a couple that I think of weekly.
Perfect.
From like years ago, man.
Well, let's talk through it, man. I got some on my list today that I know y'all have heard, but then I was able to also come up with a couple that I don't think you have heard.
Yeah,
so.
Interesting.
Should be good.
Well, that should be exciting for y'all.
Look,
a
really?
news story. Well, I don't know this one. Hold on.
I was telling the homie, he's like, hey, man, after like 3 years of doing a podcast, don't you guys run out of shit to talk about? And I'm like, look, man, not gonna lie. Me and Rick at this point, we just fake like we ain't heard each other's shit.
It's like, look, you never run out of shit to talk about when you keep talking about the same thing.
Yeah, and you never know when it might be a new person tuning in. When I was doing my podcast with David, there's one point I cut him off. I was like, you already told us that on this one. It was a handful of comments, but we didn't hear that story, Tim. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, shit, yeah, fine then.
You never know. And I mean, look, Pusha T been talking about the same shit forever. It's still dope.
He does it it's still dope.
Exactly.
Whoa. Sheesh. Okay, so here we go. Without any further ado, we got top 10 cringe girl fails.
But it might not be 10.
But also, and it might be more than 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start real light. Okay. Are yours going in any type of ascending order?
No.
Okay.
No.
I just jotted mine down as well. I'm gonna try and make them build up to something, but okay, here we go. Okay, this one. You were here for this one.
Okay.
This is my number 10 because it was so fast, but it's very embarrassing, very cringe.
Okay.
We were walking through the Lakewood Mall with the homies. I think it was you, Chris, Kevin,
Possibly.
Julian, for sure. Because we were wearing these shirts that we had painted up. Mesquite was a very popular brand at this time. They were the custom, like, splatter paint design shirts and jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Julian, my homie, he stayed over that night. And so I had some acrylic paint that I was using to paint up my Air Forces and stuff. So we started splashing on our shirts and jean shorts. And the shit actually came out kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the mall. We're walking in a group. And I wasn't trying to approach this girl, all right? But I think it was Chris, the homie Chris, saw a Asian girl walking through the mall. And, you know, she looked like she was my speed of Asian girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think she might have even had, like, I don't know, like a fitted cap on or something like that. Chris goes, "Hey!" Points to me. I pretend like I don't see what's happening.
Fucking Chris.
She looks and goes, and then all the homies went, "Oh!" And I was just like, what happened? What happened? This what? Huh?
So what are you talking about? I didn't even.
Oh, nah.
That not cute girl.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm just trying to show off my splattered clothes.
Oh man. Hey, Chris is a shitbag for that.
Hey, it happens, man. You know, sometimes you think you're hooking the homie up and it just goes a little left. You know,
being young is stupid.
Yeah.
Being young is really stupid.
You think a lot of things that just don't pan out the way you expect them to, and you know, it doesn't quite work out.
Doesn't work out. So when I was going over my list, I realized I truly don't have a lot of cringe moments with girls that I'm like trying to talk to.
Okay.
Right? Where I did something cringy. But I got a lot of cringe moments where they were fucking around.
Okay. Okay.
This one, oh man, this one sucks so bad. This is one that I think about every week, right? We was at school. There was a girl.
High school?
High school.
Okay.
This girl I was talking to. I really wanted this girl, right? And it was me, her, and a couple of other dudes. You remember when we used to go body and just punch each other?
Yes. Bodies? Just chest shots?
Yeah, right?
So dumb.
So fucking stupid. But we're there and everybody's talking about going body and shit. And I'm talking shit. Yeah. Like the girl is right here.
Yeah.
I'm about to look like the coolest nigga ever.
Because you hit hard.
Yeah. I'm saying all the fucking things, right? But I don't think we're about to do it. Like we're at school. We would have gotten in trouble if we did that
for
shit,
swinging
right?
on each other.
Yeah. So I'm just talking shit, and then I'm looking at her and I'm saying something, and the homie Chris, a different Chris, punches me in the chest hard as fuck 2 times. Boom. Boom, right?
Did you drop anything?
No.
Okay.
But I'm looking at her when this happens. So what she sees is I lost all my fucking air. So I see her looking like she's just embarrassed for me.
Oh God.
And she's trying to like giggle through it.
No.
I can't fucking breathe.
Oh Lord.
But I'm trying to act like it didn't hurt. And now I got all these thoughts in my head. I'm like, all right, if I hit him right now, it's going to be like punching in a dream because I can't fucking breathe.
Oh,
I have
damn.
no strength.
Just weak.
Yeah. And then he backed up 2 steps and squared up.
Oh.
He was like 6 foot or some shit.
Okay.
The reach advantage is there.
Oh, tall Chris.
Yeah. I'm like, God, I can't even go at this and win. There's nothing I can do right now but pretend like he hit like a bitch. He lucky his teacher is around. And she was just looking like,
shit.
Damn.
And you didn't get it.
No. I actually did not get it.
It's a quick tangent story if we talk about high school and
fuck Chris's.
Fuck all Chris's. This is facts. The light skin one and the dark skin one.
All of them.
My story was a light skin. His was a dark one. But speaking of stories where you have no defense but to be like, this isn't about me. This is something I witnessed. Remember tall ass Amir?
Yes.
Okay, so this one time in class, drama class, Amir and Julian were getting into a little words with each other, right? And I forget what Amir said, but Julian was like, whatever, that's why you got your sleeves rolled up because your sweater's too young. And it was 100% that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Amir was a tall dude and the sweater was tight.
Yeah.
And he definitely had his sleeves rolled up for that reason. But all he was like, sleeves too young.
What you talking about?
It was like, I was like, oh, damn, that sucks. Because as soon as he said it, it was like, oh, yes, this is definitely accurate.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm trying to see if I should go off of your not being able to breathe or high school.
Oh, man.
Um,
You have one for both?
I do.
That's funny.
Let's go with this one.
Oh, man.
Let's go with the high school one. I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again. Because this is just, I think anybody and everybody can relate. It's the story.
We got to stop saying names.
It's okay. I'm not saying the last name. Just kidding. So, was this girl in my drama class, beautiful Latinx.
Don't say the name.
Don't say the name?
No, not about this.
Okay, I'm getting so specific with the description?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to omit the name. All right, so this girl, beautiful Latina girl, but she was one of these that like, there was two kinds of Latinas at Paramount High. There was the cholas and then there was the punker girls, all right? So was a punker girl, black bangs. Oh, shit. I'm gonna bleep those names. So she was a punker girl, black, like little bangs, fucking pigtails sometimes, wore like, Hot Topic bracelets, this shit with like safety pins all up and down her jeans, shit like that, right? Ass. Crazy. I just thought she was so cute, right? Used to do the fucking winged eyeliner shit, and she was so cute to me, right? And then so one day, I caught wind that maybe she was feeling me. And then so it was after drama class, and I think maybe whoever was with us in the room knew what was good. Yeah. And then so the bell rang, and they were like, all right, well, see you guys later. And they left us. Just me and her, little theater, dark corner of the room. And it's just me and her. She's like looking into my eyes. And I'm like, oh, shit, it's time to make a move. I'm about to make out with this girl that I thought was really pretty, right? And I was like, all right, we should get to class. I was like, fuck. And she was like, oh, yeah, okay. And I'm like, shit, man. When I tell you this is one of those things that, like, haunts me, man. Look, I'm happily married. I love my family. But there are certain things you wake up, sometimes you think, God, why did I bitch out?
Dude, that's so funny. That feeling. Fuck.
It's like, the worst.
Because you just don't know how to get from point A to point B. In your head, it makes sense. But when it's time to make the move, how do you start?
And look, I was cool in high school. I wasn't no fucking nerd, like. Yeah. But we all just get a little nervous and insecure sometimes,
yeah, especially when it's that girl that's like, I really want this.
All right, your turn.
All right, I'll go off of that. We're out of high school. We're college years, right?
All right.
I didn't go to school, but you did.
Yeah.
So there was one time, me, you, and another friend that shall be unnamed.
Okay.
Went to this girl's dorm. You can cut this out if you want to.
Okay.
You and this other friend had already both individually canoodled with this young lady that we were going to see.
Oh! Oh yes, continue. I'm a go into detail about this after your story. Go ahead.
Oh man. So we go to her little dorm room or whatever, and everybody's just kicking it. It's a good time. Nothing was weird. I don't remember what happened while we were there, right? But it was enjoyable. I just remember that.
Yeah.
And then at one point, well, it was like the end of the night. We were going to leave.
Yeah.
And if you remember, the bathroom there was like in a hallway. You had to go out of the room, go to a hallway.
It's the dorms, yeah.
Yeah. So I went to pee before we leave. When I came back, you and the other homie had left.
Yeah, we're in the car waiting, yeah.
Yeah, right? So I'm like, where'd they go? She was like, they said they're going to wait for you in the car. So I was like, all right, cool. Now, I have knowledge of the fact that you and him have done stuff with her before, right? Yeah. So I'm not even really on that. But jokingly, because I'm me, I say, oh, cool, get naked then. And she pulls her shit down, lifts her shirt up.
She was great.
Yeah, she was. And I go, sweet. Oh, man, we got to hang out longer next time. Dog, I froze.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I knew y'all were waiting for me. I was like, oh. And I just was not expecting her to actually get naked.
Yeah.
Who just gets naked?
All right, my turn. Let's take it way back. Let's bring the innocence back a little bit. Very cringe fail. I was in first grade. Okay. If you've been a long time listener, you know this story. I like to draw pictures a lot, right? And I had a super crush on this. I do believe she's Korean. Korean girl named Joanne. First grade. Thought she was so pretty. And I was like, I am gonna just draw her the nicest, coolest picture. And I drew a picture. I was obsessed with Aladdin at the time. I drew a picture of Aladdin and Jasmine on a magic carpet. Genie was in that shit. But I put her name instead of Jasmine, right? Put Joanne, I love you or some bullshit like that. Yeah, dog. Gave her the picture. I was proud of it. It was in color and everything. Showed her the picture. She opened it up, starts laughing. Everybody, look what Tim did. Shows the whole class. Everyone's laughing at me for doing this corny shit. No one was even awe and no one was like, oh my God. Everyone's just laughing.
Loser.
It was very embarrassing.
Little kids being embarrassed is funny. Because it got to be some serious shit for kids to be embarrassed.
Right. Who cares about boogers and shit?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
you fucking nerd.
Hey, man. That type of shit is fun. That type of shit would work today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she put it in her group chat and they laughed, but you wouldn't have to hear about it.
I know. She would still pretend she appreciated it.
Hell, women these days have more respect than those stupid kids.
Yeah, man.
We were kids.
First grade bitches ain't shit.
All right, we go to first grade. I could go back to first grade. I may have told this one before, though.
All right.
But first grade, Catholic school. Pretty little Puerto Rican girl. First crush. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Okay.
You know you're supposed to get cards and shit for everybody.
Yeah, the whole class, yeah.
But this one's special.
Okay.
So yeah, mommy, we can get cards. But for this one, I need that balloon right there. It's a good fucking heart balloon on a stick, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't even red. I don't know. I may be remembering wrong because I was in the first grade, but I feel like it was blue and silver or some shit like that, right? So I was a little smart back then. Don't want to come on too strong with the red balloon. It's this neutral blue one.
Get this Dallas Cowboys balloon.
Exactly. This happy birthday heart. So I get her a balloon or whatever, and I have it all planned out in my tiny head.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up to her. I'm going to give it to her. No words, just go give it to her. I can't even do that. I'm nervous as hell. So I wait till she leaves her desk to fucking sharpen her pencil. I put it on her desk. Mm-hmm. Then I'm even more nervous now. I don't want to see her face when she sees it.
Aww.
So I go to sharpen my pencil. When I come back from that pencil sharpener, that balloon is back on my desk.
No.
Oh my God. My head was down for the rest of the day, dog.
Oh.
The cringiest shit ever. I could feel it right now. Oh, stupid. I hope she's so. Never mind. I hope she's not great. I tell you that much.
What's her name? What's her name? What's her full name?
I don't remember her last name. It was Taylor. Stupid.
What kind of Puerto Rican girl's named Taylor?
Exactly.
Shit.
All
right.
So stupid.
All right, man. You gonna get a kick out of this. All right. I had a crush on one of the homies' sisters. And we were all in the garage at this house party. Chilling. Listening to music.
Oh, this is my favorite. Oh, God.
Oh, fuck. It was a rainy day, all right? It was a rainy day, and we were in the garage listening to music, eating chips and shit. And Chris Brown had put out a music video. Was it I Need You? All right. It was that song, all right? And we're just talking about how dope Chris Brown is as a dancer. Because he does this crazy move where he like steps back and is like
Slide.
And he slides off his front foot. It's crazy, right? But he slides backwards. So I'm like, oh man, yeah, that shit was cool. So this girl that I had a crush on is right next to me eating Doritos. And I fucking try to do this shit and I fall right on my face like like straight down.
Oh, fuck. I so wish somebody would record that shit. It was so funny to see.
God. That shit, bro. So fucking embarrassing. I wasn't even dating this girl or anything. Like, we barely had said any flirty shit to her, but I was like, you know, it was just such a lame, embarrassing moment, man.
The best part is it was not a hype vibe at all.
No need for me to do a dance move.
Chilling. He just decided to get hype out of nowhere. It just hit the ground. And everybody looked at him like, what the fuck are you doing? He hopped up so quick.
Oh my God.
All embarrassed face. And I was just laughing. And then I see you trying to look at her to see if she was looking. She was. She was being nice about it, though.
She was like, she just kind of kept eating her chips.
Oh, fuck.
But she definitely laughed.
She laughed. Everybody laughed. I just thought that was the funniest shit. Listen, I'm a compassionate person. But if you embarrass yourself in front of me, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh so hard. I'm never going to make you feel okay about it. Oh, shit. My throat hurt now.
I've never told y'all that story.
Yeah, I do not have one that funny. Oh, man. You should save that one for last. Oh, man.
All right, you want to go next?
Yeah. This one is embarrassing because it's one that I cannot explain. So, years ago, Shannon Boodram, friend of the show, she was hosting some like beauty event somewhere, and she made me go.
All right.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. Pull up for my friend. I get there, and it's like all girls. It's pretty dope. It was like all girls, a couple of gay dudes, Mike Dam, also a friend of the show, and me.
Okay.
And just girls, right? But it was awkward because of that.
Yeah.
Right? And Shannon is doing her shit. Like she's working, whatever. I didn't really know Mike that well back then. This was like years ago, right? So like we spoke or whatever, but we wasn't kicking it.
Yeah.
So I had no home base there. So I'm just kind of around, but this is before I got in my I'ma just leave bag, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But I definitely wanted to just leave. Like I was not comfortable there. And then there was this girl who looked to be one of those big booty, curly haired white women.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Pleasant. But I was still aware even back then. Like, I'm not about to be one of the only straight dudes here trying to flirt or whatever. So I'm just like, I'm minding my business.
Yeah.
But she starts to talk to me. Not in a flirtatious way, just talking. I guess I looked awkward as fuck. So she just said something. Maybe it was even is this guy supposed to be here? Let me figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Or whatever, right? But she was cool. We're talking. And somehow she starts talking about Farsi language.
Yeah.
Right? And that just like clicked in my head. Okay, we have something to talk about.
Okay.
Why does that click in my head as something to talk about? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
What does Farsi have to do with me?
I have no idea.
Nobody fucking knows. Because it has nothing to do with me. But for whatever reason, I felt like, topic. Yeah. I just heard about that. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that's dope. You ever been? Stupid question, first of all.
Yeah.
It's a language, not a place.
Yeah.
But I'm so confident in where I'm going with this. It's like, been where? I say, to Africa.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Right? Now, again, not really sure what I was doing there.
Yeah.
But in my head, this is a language they speak in a country in Africa.
Yeah.
If she knows about this language, she's going to know which country I'm talking about. So I don't have to specify because I don't know.
Right.
They do not speak Farsi in a country in Africa.
Oh, it's not specific to any country?
No, it's Persian.
Oh.
But for some reason, she said that shit. It triggered in my head Africa.
Yeah.
So she's kind of looking at me like, no, I've never been to Africa, right? And I just start talking about fucking Africa.
Are you serious?
Yeah. But in my head, it's all connected.
Yeah.
It wasn't until she gave me the, okay, well, it was nice meeting you.
Oh,
walk
my
away.
God.
I was like, oh, she was being weird. And I was like, no. Everything just hit me. I'm like, no, it was two completely different things I had watched recently.
That's crazy.
That I just pushed together and felt confident on. And I wasn't even trying to flirt with this girl.
Yeah.
I was just trying to not be an asshole when she started a conversation.
So you were giving a random Africa spiel to a white girl.
Maybe she was Persian. I don't know.
Shit.
But she was looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hilarious.
And and I've never seen her again. The last time I did see her, Mike was talking to her, and they looked like they were having a lovely conversation.
In Farsi.
Probably. I just felt so stupid. And I'm like, I can't go and be like, my bad.
Yeah.
I totally got
That's tough.
Because there's no way to explain it.
Right.
Even when I figured out what was going on, I still couldn't make it make sense.
Because even if you explain it, it's kind of like okay.
Yeah. Yes. I just had to eat that.
Yikes.
It feels gross just putting that out to the world right now.
All right. Let's see. Maybe let me give y'all a funny one that I know you've heard before. All right. Here we go. This wasn't really my fault though. But the story itself is kind of cringe. And I've definitely told this story before, so I'll make it quick, okay? Mm-hmm. New Orleans. Just did a show in New Orleans. Y'all know the story. Maybe you don't, but if you don't, here it is. Just did a show in New Orleans, and there was a dance group that was a part of the show. I started communicating with one of the dancers that I found attractive. We were flirting a little bit. We exchanged numbers. That night, trying to see what we're getting into in New Orleans. I text her, hey, what's good? What you up to? Someone starts replying in a very aggravated, hostile tone. Who the fuck is this? You keep trying to get you talking to my girl. And then he hits me with, I'm like, oh, I didn't know she had a man. And then he hits me with this line, put this on a t-shirt, bruh. He says, you keep trying to get your meat wet, you gonna get your throat slit.
Dick shined.
Dick shined? Was it dick shined or meat wet?
Dick shined.
Was it? Oh, yeah. You keep trying to get your dick shined and wet, you gonna get your throat slit. And I'm like, this how y'all talk in New Orleans? My first thought, is this how people talk?
I said, ma'am.
But I was like, all right, man, I'm not trying to do all that. Cool. I didn't know shit. All right, cool, whatever, right? But to put a cute little button on it, years later, it's a late night. I'm randomly, no. Someone replies one of my tweets and says, LOL, this guy's speaking facts, even though I almost beat him up years ago. And I'm like, when? He was like, oh man, nah, my fault, bro. Like, it was a different time of my life. My girl at the time was trifling, and I was coming at you. And I was like, New Orleans? He was like, yeah.
So funny. Oh man. That's a good one.
Shit. Okay, here's a light one. I was getting food with this girl who I had been trying to convince to go out with me for so long, all right? Finally, she's like single for the first time in a long time. She's down to eat, and I ordered some type of rice dish, and look, I always credit my success with women, with my jokes and my charm, right? So the conversation is a very important part of the date, all right? In the middle of this shit, it was like a rice just got in the back of my throat where it wasn't supposed to be, right? So she's talking to me. I'm trying to cute banter and shit, but I'm doing the like where you cannot stop coughing, like wrong pipe shit.
Yeah.
And she, at that point, she can either ignore it or joke about it. And she joked about it. She kept, you okay there? Are you gonna be all right? Are you okay? I'm like, oh God, so embarrassing. Yeah.
Not a fail with women, but something along those lines. I was in a meeting at Tender Greens once. And I had the steak salad that I usually get. And I took a bite, and you know how it has like the connective tissue?
Yes, I love that, yeah.
So I didn't chew good enough or whatever.
Yeah.
I started to swallow my food, and one piece went down, but it was connected to a piece that wasn't getting swallowed yet.
Oh Lord.
So it was just chilling in my throat.
Oh God.
And this motherfucker is across from me talking numbers and shit, and I was like and I can't fucking breathe, and I don't know, like, how do I just say, hold on for a second, I need to fucking stick my hand down my throat.
Oh my God.
It was terrifying. I was blacking out trying to act normal and shit. And eventually, I just swallowed everything that was in my mouth.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you can do, man.
Yeah.
No pause.
Let's see what else I got. This one is embarrassing, but also I shouldn't have been put in this situation.
All right.
So I'm at the homie's house, right?
Yep.
And he has this older sister. We're probably 15 at the time. She's like 24 or some shit like that.
Okay.
But she was one of them creepy women's. You know what I'm saying? Like she was attractive, so as a teenager, you don't care that she's creepy.
Yeah.
But when you grow up and you start realizing like you shouldn't have been doing that.
It's some predatory behavior.
Yeah. Right. So I had to pee. Right? And I had to pee for a long fucking time. But she was in the only bathroom taking a bath.
Oh.
And she's in there forever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm like, yo, tell your sister to hurry up.
Right.
So he's like, man, hurry up. Rick gotta pee.
Yeah.
And she's like, tell him to pee then.
Mm.
So I'm like, whatever. I ignore it. We're playing the game. 20 minutes go by. She's still in there.
Damn, okay.
I'm like, can you please hurry up?
Yeah.
I really gotta pee. She's like, boy, just come in here and pee. Ain't nobody trying to look at you, right?
Really? Okay.
So I'm like, fine. I'm imagining she got the curtain drawn or something.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm coming in. I go in there. That shit's wide open.
What
right?
a perv.
So I'm like, okay, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then it starts to set in. I gotta take my junk out to pee, right? Which would have been cool,
right,
if I didn't have to pee.
Yeah.
It's gonna be soft.
No one's peeing with hard dick, no.
And 15-year-old.
Right. Limp.
Yeah, I was not trying to be seen, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I go to the side of the toilet where my back is facing the bathtub, and she fucking goes around in the bathtub. Let me see.
Oh
so
my
like,
God.
what the fuck, right? So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this without her seeing. She's going from either side. She's like, I'm gonna see it regardless. You gotta pee. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was so stressed and sweaty.
Oh my God.
Eventually I just peed, but I was cringing inside because it was very not impressive at the moment.
Damn.
And she's just watching me and giggling and shit.
That is uncomfortable.
Yeah, I hope she in jail.
Never heard that story.
She did go to jail after that for something else.
Armed robbery. All right.
Man.
I'm gonna hit y'all with a couple. These stories are crazy, but you've heard them before. I'm gonna breeze through this one because I've told it a million times. The second time I ever had sex ever in my whole life, with this person I was very obsessed with. She was black and Mexican. I met her when I was working at Foot Locker. And I was just so smitten with this girl. And we're just kissing on my bed. And mind you, we'd only been hanging out for like a week or so. And I'd only ever smashed one time my whole life when I lost my virginity. And then I was hanging out with her, and she was like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "For what?" She climbs on top of me. I'm like, "Oh shit, it's going down. I'm not mentally ready for this." I insert my penis into her vaginal hole,
Oh God.
for coitus. Few pumps in, I'm like, "Okay." I think I was literally like, "Hold on." She was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Okay, yeah, no, I'm done." And she goes, "That's it?"
Yeah.
What? That was like 2 seconds. And I'm like, "Oh no, it's my first time. No, it feels so good. It feels so good. It's only my second time." And she was not being nice about it.
That's so mean.
To her credit, after she talked to her homegirls about the situation and came back around for like a second do-over, she was very like, "Okay, just relax, it's okay." She was trying to help me out, for a better experience. But that first time, man, whew, I was probably so red and
That's
so sweaty.
So funny.
I don't think I've ever shared this story. This was blocked out of my head until I was trying to come up with shit, all right? This was college as well. But sometimes in the dorms, and I never dormed, but I kicked it with a lot of people in the dorms. You got a lot of drunk college kids running around. All right, it was a couple homegirls kissing in their room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the homies, a couple of us were just hanging out. A couple of girls were kissing on the bed. Someone's like finally like, "Someone join us, right?" So they're cuddling up and they're kissing on the bed, right? And then I didn't know that the one girl saying this shit had a particular homie in mind. So I'm like, well, all right, no one's gonna do shit. So I come up trying to spoon her from behind. She goes, "Not you," and face palms me out. Mushes my face out the bed.
Oh, man.
I'm like, "Oh, shit, God, sorry."
You said somebody. Stupid.
Sorry that you were trying to be subtle and shit.
Oh, man. Fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's all I got. That's 9 for me, but I got another one, but I've told the story so many times. It's about the first time I went soft on a girl.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Like I got prostitutes is the shit, but we've talked
that so many times. All right, man, let's wrap it up, y'all. Thank you for watching another beautiful, hilarious, just cute episode of the No Chaser podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. Go to goodybrand.com to check out the new stuff we just dropped. And hey, stream my music on on all streaming things. Hey, you know what's fucked up? Let me tell you real quick. The Pillow Pet music video, that shit is shadow banned.
Wow.
I was like, why does shit have like why does it have barely any views? It has like 100,000 views, whatever. But when you search it, I think because the thumbnail is me laying on the butt, it does not pop up. You have to go to my channel and go to my playlist to watch it. So go run up the Pillow Pet views. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself and each other. Shout out to Jerry Springer. Rest in peace. Thank you for watching No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm embarrassed, Ricky Shucks.
And I'm Nikki Blades. Bye.